The air crackled with the promise of spring, a season of renewal and hope. After years of service and sacrifice, he was finally coming home. His heart thumped in his chest, a frantic drum against his ribs, each beat echoing his anticipation. Soon he would see their faces, feel their embrace, and hear their voices again. He clutched the worn photograph in his hand, their smiling faces, a beacon guiding him home. The scent of home, a whisper on the breeze, pulled him forward, filling him with a sense of peace. He remembered the day he left, the weight of their tears, a physical burden he carried with him. He had promised to return, a promise etched in his soul, a vow he intended to keep. Years of dust and distance couldn't erase the faces etched in his memory, nor the love that bound them. His daughter's laughter, his wife's touch, the warmth of their love, a constant flame in his heart guiding him back. Each step was a prayer, a plea to fate for a joyous reunion, a hope that soon he would be home. Every sunrise brought her face to his mind, the golden light a reminder of her warmth. But what was it about these mornings that held such power? In the stillness of night he felt her hand in his. How could a simple touch bring such comfort amidst the solitude? He clung to their laughter, a melody that played on repeat in his mind. What was it about these memories that made them so vivid? In his dreams their smiles were lifelines. How did these dreams guide him through the darkest hours? The scent of her favourite flowers transported him back. What was it about this fragrance that held such power? The warmth of his daughter's hand was a talisman. How did these simple touches become symbols of love and hope? The house, bathed in golden light, was a sanctuary. What made this place a haven for his heart? Evenings by the fireplace, filled with stories and laughter, felt eternal. Why did these moments linger so vividly in his mind? His daughter, a whirlwind of energy, filled the room with life. What was it about her joy that was so infectious? His wife, her eyes filled with love, watched them with a smile. What silent promises were held in her gaze? These memories sustained him, fueling his return. What was it about these dreams that made them the essence of his fight? He stood on the familiar porch, his hand trembling as he reached for the doorknob. Memories of laughter and warmth flooded his mind, but now the house felt like a stranger. The silence that greeted him was deafening, a cold hand squeezing his heart. Every creak of the floorboards seemed to echo the void left behind. Dust motes danced in the slivers of sunlight that pierced the gloom, creating an almost ethereal atmosphere in the otherwise sombre room. The air hung heavy, thick with the scent of disuse and something akin to grief. It was as if the walls themselves mourned the absence of life. He called out, his voice echoing in the emptiness. The sound bounced back to him, a hollow reminder of what once was. Each unanswered call was a blow, chipping away at the hope that bloomed in his chest. Desperation clawed at him, but the silence remained unbroken. Rooms stood empty, devoid of their laughter. The echoes of past joys seemed to mock the present desolation. The scent of her perfume, faint and stale, clung to the air, a ghost of a memory. It was a bittersweet reminder of love and loss. His daughter's drawings, faded with time, adorned the refrigerator, a testament to a life lived without him. Each sketch told a story, a silent chronicle of days gone by. Neighbours, their faces etched with pity, offered condolences and vague explanations. Time, a relentless current, had swept them away, leaving him stranded on the shores of loss. He clung to fragments of information, each one a shard of glass piercing his heart. He searched their faces, hoping for answers that seemed lost in the mists of time. He visited their graves, the cold stone a stark reminder of his shattered dreams. The weight of their absence pressed down on him, suffocating him with grief. He whispered apologies to the wind, his words carried away on the breeze. He searched for answers in the silence, a silence broken only by the beating of his own heart. The setting sun painted the sky in hues of sorrow, a reflection of the turmoil within him. He stood at a crossroads, the familiar path now overgrown and lost. The future stretched before him, a vast and empty canvas. He held their photograph close, their smiling faces a bittersweet ache in his chest. Hope, a fragile seedling, pushed through the cracks in his grief. He carried their love with him, a beacon in the darkness. He would find his way, step by uncertain step, guided by their memory. The road ahead was long, but he would walk it, carrying their love as his compass, their memory his guiding star.